Hello, and thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel, RoseWardStampersDelight.com. So grab your coffee, grab your tea, and come stamp with me. If you'd like to place an order with me or you'd like to join my team, just go to StampersDelight.com. This is my host code for this month. And to join my team, again, just go to StampersDelight.com. I will be back live on YouTube and Facebook after Christmas. So what I'd like to showcase today is the Sweet Ice Cream stamp set with the punch, and there is also a sweet, and that is the designer series paper, which I showed in a previous video. This beautiful ribbon and these great little sprinkles. But how cute are they? So I am going to showcase some of this today. So before we get started, I do want to give a shout out to a few people that sent me some holiday cards. Okay, so this one is from Laura. Thank you, Laura. This one is from Karen. Karen, thank you so much. This one is from Arnie. And this is from Cookie and Dave. So I love to show the hand-stamped cards that I received during the holidays. This one is from Kathy and Glenn. This one is from Doreen. And Doreen sent me a really nice little note saying that she did the swiper card after she watched my video. So if you'd like to learn how to do a swiper card, just go to my swiper video. So great job, Doreen. And this is from Karen V and Bob. And then let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, got a couple more here. This one is from Jean and Tom. We have one from Sandy Snyder. Thank you. Gorgeous card there. You all did such a great job. Let's see, this is from Leslie Eggert. Thank you so much, Leslie. This one is from Donna and Norm. This one's from Shar and Sam. And this one is from Sharon. Thank you so much, Sharon. Look at the glitter in that. You know I love glitter. What a cute idea here where they cut that punch out. This is from Pat and Samantha. Thank you, Samantha. And then this one is, whoop, nice little, and this is from Marie with a nice little note. So thank you all for your nice little notes too. I read each and every one of them. And then I have another card I want to show you that this is absolutely gorgeous. So this is from Susan. Susan, thank you so much. So look at this. I got to bring this up. This is a 3D. Is that absolutely gorgeous or what? And then it stands up just like this. So it would stand up like this. And that is the front of it. And then you open it this way. And I will have still shots of this and this one on my blog so you can check it out. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at the detail in that. Thank you so much, Susan. I will be keeping that one out. Okay, so let's get started. So first what I'm going to show you is some of the cards that I've done with the Ice Cream Corner Suite. I was going to do this as a live, but because I have family here visiting for the holidays, I decided to do it as a recording. But please feel free to leave your comments, and I will be back live after Christmas. So here we go with the designer series paper, some of our new pearls that are coming out. And then this right here, these frames here are from the new Whimsy stitch dies. Let me show you how now they don't cut, okay? So you can see this one I cut the cardstock. They just emboss that stitched look, and there's different sizes. And on this one, what I did was I did cut it around the edges. Aren't they great? This is my new go-to dies, I think. So here we have Happy Birthday, Hope It's Sweet, Treat Yourself. And of course I did a matching envelope. So that was the first one I did. Then I used, now don't forget our annual catalog, because we have a lot of great items in our annual catalog that go together. I made a shaker card with those little sprinkles, and of course our globe, snow globe set with the cup that goes with it, the snow globe cup. So I made a shaker birthday card. Treat yourself. Happy birthday. Look at that. Isn't that great? Then I looked at it, and as soon as I looked at it, actually, I saw a great little bear. So I made some popsicle bear cards. And again, I use those whimsy dies. And this is our red velvet paper, which you want to grab that now because that will be retiring. And I put some googly eyes on there. And for the sticks, I used our punch that's in the annual catalog. And I just cut off the edges. And I made our popsicle bears. I mean, it does look like a bear, right? Let me bring it in, see? Looks like a bear, and that could be his hat. So that's another way to use that great punch. And then also what I noticed was it kind of looked like Mickey ears. So I made Mickey and Minnie ears and made a thank you card. Now these pieces were some scrap designer series paper that I had left over from cutting other cards. So there's Minnie and Mickey, cute little thank you card. I also did a faker shaker card, and if you didn't see the video I've done on the faker shaker card, go to my YouTube channel and type that in. And I did a faker shaker card with this. So here is all those cute little sprinkles. So if you look, it's very similar to this card right here, minus the bow. I got those whimsy dies back there, layered it with cardstock and designer series paper, and then I added some of the sprinkles. You melt my heart. Okay. What do you think? Adorable set. And of course, you can cut these out, which I'm going to show you a card made with that. And also, let me bring in some of the designer series paper so you can see it. You can cut these ice creams out if you want to. There's some triple decker ice cream cones. So you can do that. Okay, so those are some of the samples I did. Now let me show you two of the other samples, and this is also going to be one of the cards I'm going to show you how to do. So I call this my ice cream parlor stand-up card. So this is the card, and it stands up like this. I'm gonna have to flip the camera real quick, so just bear with me so I can show you. You're not gonna see me, but I want to be able to show you how this stands up. So this looks like the little ice cream stand, and it's gonna stand like that. Okay, so let me just show you this real quick. Okay, so let's see if I can get that in the camera view. Bring it down. I am trying to show, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so that's how it looks if it was standing. It's a little ice cream parlor there. And then of course, inside, we have the ice cream stamped. So there's the ice cream parlor. And then let me show you the other one. And I'll do it this side first because we're standing up. So there's the other one. You can see this in the little stand right there. And then of course inside. Now let me flip the camera back down. Not letting me. There we go. And here it is if you were looking at it face down. So that's my little ice cream parlor. Now, thing I want to point out are these are stamped and then punched out with the punch. This one, I actually cut out all those little ice creams, some ice cream cones, and we have the ice cream sundaes and the popsicles right there. Okay, so what I did here was I just cut those out. And this one, which I'm going to show you how to do, I used the punch. So let's get started with that. So very easy. I took a piece of our Whisper White, which is changing to basic white. And I did that at 4 1/4 by 11, our regular sheet of cardstock, okay? And all I'm going to do is at 5 1/2, I am going to score that. Just like you would a normal card. Since I have a little ink on this side, we'll use that as the front. And then I have 2 pieces of designer series paper, and you can use whichever side you want. Okay, I am going to use the sprinkle for the bottom portion, and I'm going to use the stripes for the top. Okay, you can flip it over. You could use it any way you want, but I want these, I want it like that. Maybe this time I'll do it opposite. Okay, so let me tell you the sizes of this. They're 4 1/4. So 4 1/4 long, right, by 3 inches. So you need 2 of those. Now the first piece that we're going to do is our roof or top of the ice cream stand. So I'm going to bring that in at 3 1/4. I'm sorry, 3/4 of an inch. 3/4 of an inch, and I'm going to score that. I'm going to flip it around, and I'm going to do 3/4 of an inch again. And that is going to be my little ice cream stand roof. So then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to burnish this really well. You can actually change these measurements up if you want. So this is going to get glued down right here. And then that's going to be the little roof. Okay, so let me go ahead. Now I've got my Stamp and Seal Plus. You really don't need the Stamp and Seal Plus. You could use your Stamp and Seal or your Tombow, but that's what I have on my craft desk right now. I am going to take this and I am going to put it right at the top, and I have to move this down so that I can make sure it's right at the top here. There we go. And give this a good burnish. My nails actually work really well with that. And that's going to give you the top of your ice cream stand. The next piece, that was also 4 1/4 by 3, I am just going to score one side of that, and I'm going to do that at 1 inch. Okay, so I'm just going to do that at 1 inch. You could make it smaller if you wanted. And that is actually going to be where they serve up the ice cream. Okay, so you can see that this is, and if you don't like that, you can use the other side. But this is where they actually line up your ice creams. Okay, so there's your stand. Now I'm going to bring in some white cardstock, but I want to show you what I do with the punch. This I find very easy to do. Make yourself a template with the punch. Then I'm going to bring in a piece of Whisper White. Okay, and my stamps. So I am going to bring in that stamp, and I'm also going to bring in this one. And I'm going to bring in this stamp. So let me just show you on the stamps what I brought in. I brought in the ice cream cone. I brought in the waffle, the ice cream cone, and then this is to make it into a waffle cone. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this as my template. I'm just going to lay that down. You could also do this on your Stamparatus. So I am going to make a couple of these. So the first one I'm going to do, you don't have to do it this way. I find it's easier. And I'm going to bring in my stamping mat. Definitely want a stamping mat on this. So I'm going to show you both ways to do this. So I'm going to hold that down, ink that up, and I'm going to go right inside there and press it down. I'm not worrying about if something's missing in there because I am going to be putting in some sprinkles. So here's the cone. So this is Bermuda Bay. And whoop, just move that a little bit, but that's okay. We'll just slide it back. Just to give me a little bit of a guide. I'm going to use crumb cake. I'm going to put that right inside there. And then I am going to grab my darker color, which is cinnamon cider. I'm going to go ahead and ink that up. I don't need this anymore. I'm just going to turn this around and make it into a waffle cone. Ta-da! Now I'm going to bring in my punch, and I can punch that right out. It's going to be all ready for punching. Okay? So, just need to cut it first so it fits in there. I am just going to cut this. Save that other piece because I'm going to be using it again. And you'll see that I can just put that right in there and it lines up. Okay, so I find that an easier way to do my punching. And then, of course, I have this again. But let's say you don't do it that way. So let's just take a look at doing it without that. Okay, let's just clean this off. This time I'm going to use Rococo Rose. This is why I say it's easier. Okay, there's my Rococo Rose. Here is my crumb cake. And already you can see that I didn't line it up right. This is why I like to use my punch or as a template. So we're just going to cut that off, but not waste it, because I can still use this. I can put it in this way. But you see why I like to use the template. So we got another ice cream there. Okay, so let's go back and grab this again. And you can see that you can do it in scraps if you want. So we're going to do the Rococo Rose. I guess this is going to be the strawberry cone, right? And then crumb cake. Take that off. And it's ready for punching. Perfect fit. Okay, we're just going to move that over here. I still have to put my waffle on there, but I want to do one more ice cream. So let's do a Blackberry Bliss, I think. So let's bring in that template again. And another piece of white. Which I should, oh, here's one right here. Alright, so let's see. You can see I did one over there. So let's just see if that fits. Yep. So here I'm going to use the Blackberry Bliss. So this would be blackberry ice cream cone. Black cherry, maybe. Okay, we're going to put that right in here. And again, it's a little off, but the cool thing is I can go right back in there and get a little bit more ink in there. I'm going to go ahead with my crumb cake. Put that right in there. Take that away. Go ahead and punch this out. Okay, so I got 3 ice cream cones, and that's what I need. I am going to close these up for a minute. We'll go back to using that in a second. There we go. Okay, let me bring in that little waffle cone here and put those on here. This is a cute birthday card for all ages. Okay, so now I'm going to bring, I got the ice cream cones. Let's move that out of the way. I'm going to bring in my ice cream stand, and what I do, you can line it up and you can actually just put a little tick mark there. But what I do is I just don't put glue right here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to glue this down here, leaving a little bit of an opening there so I can slide the ice cream cones in it. Again, I am going to put this right at the end of my card, like that. So you can see it tent-fold, it stands up. And then I'm going to go ahead and I am going to arrange my ice creams. I really want that really a great edge. Now you can, of course, it lays flat like this when you're going to mail it, and then it just pops up there. Okay, so let's put our ice cream cones in here first. And you can see now I can slide those down a little bit. I am going to glue them, but you can see that I can just slide these right in, just like that. They don't have to be perfectly even. All right, so now I know they slide in. I'm just going to put a little glue on these. And you can use dimensionals also. I'm going to use dimensionals for the tops, but I'm just gluing those flat down. You can see I used the back side of a piece of paper here, cardstock. We use everything. Slide that right down there. Just put that one in there. Okay, so now for these guys, I'm going to do a couple of things here. Okay, I am going to add some sprinkles right here. And for that, I'm going to use the Blackberry Bliss. I'm going to add some sprinkles right in the middle. Now, this is a Blackberry Bliss also, but you can still see some of the sprinkles in there. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a little bit of glue, and you can use your detailed glue, or you can use, I'm using the Tombow because that's what I had on my table. And you can see I'm just dotting, you could also use glue dots, just dotting some of the glue. I'm going to bring in my little sprinkles. Remember, you can go to stampersdelight.com or my Facebook page, and I will have these still shots. Okay, I am going to grab my take your pick tool, which is somewhere here. There it is. Okay. And I found that it's easier grabbing it with the little point. And I'm just grabbing some of the sprinkles. Hopefully you can see that. I'll bring that up closer in a minute. Loving this set. What a cute set. I want, let's see, we'll take another yellow one here. We'll put the yellow one there. Okay, let those dry and I'll grab some more. They're not hard. They're almost like a foam. So much fun playing with this. You're going to love this set. And you can order this as of January 5th. It's also, oh, I don't want that one because I don't want two colors next to each other. January 5th, if you need a catalog, just contact me, stampersdelight.com. I can get you out a catalog. What color don't we have here? The blue. I can definitely get you out a catalog. If you don't have a no, got the blue there. What one am I missing? I guess I'm not missing any. You've got to have another color here. Okay, we need a little more glue. I can definitely get you out the catalog. Don't forget, if you'd like to join Stampin' Up! In my team, Celebration, which starts January 5th, is the time to do it. Every $50 order or a $100 order, you get free merchandise. But if you'd like to join my team, you are also going to get $125 of merchandise for $99, and you get 200 pieces of new Designer Series paper, 6x6, free. You also get to join my team. We have exclusive swaps, an exclusive Facebook page. I actually will be doing a video, and I have not 10 reasons to join Stampin' Up! My team, but 11. One bonus one. And I can shoot you off that email too. So I definitely would like to have you on my team. Okay, so now I'm going to grab some dimensionals, which should be in my packet right here. Let me grab those. And I am going to go ahead and layer these on. You could actually put those on first, but that glue dries pretty quick, as you can see. I'm going to put 2 dimensionals here. And let's see, I think I'll put this one in the middle. There's my first ice cream cone. Let me just gently move these over this way. And again, you can see that I reused this piece of white cardstock. We don't throw out anything, right? And then I am going to go ahead and layer that one right there. I'm going to layer this one right here. It's okay if they... Okay. So there's my ice cream cones on my ice cream stand. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to bring in something that I've already cut out. And this is actually from the Snow Wonder set, which is in the holiday catalog. And I'm not sure. I have to double check if this is being retired. I believe it is. But these dies are to die for. I love these 2 dies. They fit inside each other. They're great for your sentiments. So these are the 2. This die is the one I'm using because the happy birthday that goes with this stamp set is very large. And you'll see when I bring that in that it is a very large happy birthday. So I'm going to bring that in. I am going to do it with, again, the Blackberry Bliss. And I will have the dimensions of how to make the little ice cream stand. I'm going to let that dry because my Blackberry Bliss is a little juicy. I am going to go ahead and grab my ribbon. And I'm just going to tie a bow. Now, I like the ribbon on the top of this one, but you could actually put it down here too if you wanted to. You could put the ribbon down there, but I'm going to do it up here. I'm going to give myself a nice, generous amount. And I am going to tie a bow for the top of the ice cream stand. Now this I'm going to flatten out for a second so I can do this. I'm going to hold that down and then just tie it. Might not work out the first time, but this ribbon is very, this ribbon is very easy to tie with. And I'm not in camera view, so let me bring that up. You could even tie this one in a knot first if you wanted to. And I am just going to grab that, bring it around, pull that through, and then I do this twisty thing. And tie it. Okay, and then I fix it the way I need to. Okay, so I'm just gonna fix that. And let's see, what else are we doing here? Okay, so I'm just going to grab that and fix that bow. I can fix the bow later on. Okay. Let's just grab that. You might want it a little smaller. I actually prefer a larger bow on this. And then we just want to bring it around, puff it out a little bit. And there's the bow on top. Now right here, we're going to bring in that happy birthday. And I'm going to put that right there. But again, I'm going to put that on with dimensionals. So let me go ahead and do that. birthday right there. Now, as I did before, I'm just going to put some Tombow around here, around the happy birthday. I'm going to grab those cute little sprinkles. Just be careful when you open those because they do go flying all over. And again, I'm just going to put a couple sprinkles all over. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do that. One there. And let's grab a yellow one. There's the yellow one. We're going to put the yellow one right there. Give it a couple of minutes to dry. And you have another ice cream parlor card. And the inside, we are going to stamp treat yourself. Or let's see, happy birthday. How about happy birthday with sprinkles on top? Let's do that one. So I'm going to bring in my mat. I'm going to actually use both. Now the trick to using both for me is I'll put one saying over here. And then I will put one saying over here so that I don't have to worry about it being lined up. Happy birthday with sprinkles on top. Treat yourself. And then, of course, if you want, you can take the ice cream and put a little ice cream cone there. So let's do the purple posy. I have one of the first purple posies that came out. So mine was okay, and then they had an issue with it. Okay, so you can use any one. But since I have the purple posy here, I was playing around with it. I'm just going to grab that because I just want a light colored image anyway. I am going to grab my crumb cake. I'm just going to stamp that. I'm going to grab my cinnamon cider. And I am going to stamp that. And there you have your ice cream parlor stand-up card. And I'll show you that in a minute. And of course you can decorate your envelope. So again, this is what it looks like if it's laying flat. You're going to put it in the envelope like this, and you can put some more sprinkles on it. And then let me just flip the camera. I have to get this in camera view so you can see it. Sorry. There we go. Let's put it back here so you can see that it stands up and it's an ice cream parlor suite. Okay, so that was how you make that card. Isn't that adorable? I just love that. Now, real quick, I want to show you something else with this stamp set. You also have these ice creams here, and I just want to show you how that works. I'm going to bring in a piece of cardstock, and I am going to just show you how these two work. So I'm going to bring in, let's see, I'll bring in the Blackberry Bliss for the top. And I'm going to stamp that. Then I'm going to bring in maybe my Highland Heather. I'm going to ink it off once, and then I'm just going to go right in here. Could have been a little straighter, but you get the idea. That's how that ice cream, these two pieces work together. I didn't do a lot of playing with that yet, but I did want to show you how you do the two of them, okay? You can do them separate too if you want, but they do line up to make an ice cream. We'll play more with that at another time. And of course, let me bring that back in. You have all of these great ideas here. I mean, ice cream cones, the ice cream on a stick. I'll bring in the cards one more time, and then later on, I will have this on my blog. So you definitely want to check Stampers Delight out, stampersdelight.com out. Okay, so here is the one ice cream stand. Here is the other one. And then, of course, this one is the one where I cut the ice creams out rather than use the punch. And then we have the Faker Shaker card. And there is a video that I did the Faker Shaker. You can check that out on my YouTube channel. We have the Happy Birthday with the new Whimsy Stitch dies. We have Minnie and Mickey. We have our Bear Pops. And then, of course, we have the Snow Globe dies making a shaker card. So I hope you enjoyed this segment of my YouTube channel with the Ice Cream Corner Suite, available January 5th, stampersdelight.com, or join my team and you can actually get that suite now. Okay? Thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you back live on YouTube after the holidays. You know I'm on Monday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time after Christmas. Have a great day. Merry Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas and it's a different holiday, I wish you the best. Happy holidays, everyone. Bye.